Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you amazing, fabulous, incredible, magnificent, so very loved, crazy, healthy, and darn sexy people. Merry Christmas. Merry day after Christmas. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful time with your loved ones and your families. Oh, we had such a beautiful day. I'm like totally exhausted, and it's such a great exhaustion. I'm just looking at the house going, my God, am I ever going to get all this stuff cleaned up, right? But it'll happen. I'm just flowing with it. I'm so joyous about all the love we got to spend yesterday giving to each other. And I've got a lot of information for you today, so I'm going to hop right in. First of all, Tuesday is Predictions Week, the prediction show. I know we're going to cover politics, death, the virus, manifestation, the state of the world, and climate, as if that's not enough. And, of course, you'll have some time to take some personal questions also. One of my favorite shows of the year, I never know what they're going to give me. So, but they did tell me I had to wait till the last minute, so I don't have, they just gave me the things we were going to cover. Don't have much more for you than that, dudes. So I got this email from this listener. And first of all, let me say, I love when you guys question what you hear. I love that you're thinking. I love that you're looking at what's the understanding of this. So she's talking about the show on December 19th, and the show where I was talking about adhering to the rules, and so many people don't honor the rules anymore. And then we talked about judgment, judgment for the gay young lady that is in Every Time a Bell Rings. And indeed, why can't we just let everybody be who they are? Which was my point in talking about it. But she brought up some really interesting things here. So then she goes into the vaccinations. I'm vaccinated. That's what's right for me. But there are so many opinions out there. If I'm the creator of me, why would I care if others choose not to get vaccinated? Good question. Their choice doesn't affect me if I'm truly the creator of my life. Isn't that true, or where is my misunderstanding? And do we want to see a world where everyone plays by the rules, or do we want to see a world where we love and honor each other and where we live in health and freedom? Next, if we are triggered by people not playing by the rules, seems like we are judging them and their choices. Judging someone for not playing by the rules and judging someone for their sexual preferences is all judgment. Is that true? Classes of judgment. Judgment of judgment is still judgment. I read this and I went, wow, I have to find out what the highest information is from the channel about this. And so this is what they gave me, guys, right before we got on. The greater good equals a shift in mass consciousness equals a shift in consciousness itself. It's like you've heard the term herd immunity. And this goes back to the 100th monkey thing that the government did a lot of tests on, where there was 3 islands of monkeys, and they wanted to teach them to eat the coconuts, but they wouldn't eat the coconuts because the coconuts had sand on them. One day, one of the monkeys discovered that if he put the coconut in the water, the sand would wash off. And then his buddies went, oh, that's a good idea. And then pretty soon, the whole island of monkeys were washing their coconuts and eating the coconuts, which kind of saved them. As soon as the majority of those monkeys started washing their coconuts, the monkeys on the other islands started to wash theirs also, because the information traveled just like our information is traveling right now across the vibrations and the frequencies. So that's what they're talking about when they're talking about herd immunity in a more of a frequency situation. So what we have to understand is the consciousness is defined by us, not vice versa. So whatever we're seeing going on in the world is because of the majority of people are participating in that. And that is why it's not a question of judging whether you're vaccinated or not. Right now, the greater good for the mass consciousness is vaccination in order to save lives. Highest, most correct, most complete. Okay, No, I am not putting my spin on it in any way. Then I went to judgment, and the channel said there is no judgment if you come from love. You don't judge a child when you teach them to take care of themselves. You don't judge a child when you teach them what's right or wrong in your belief system. You don't judge them when you are teaching them to walk. You don't judge them when they're having trouble getting their math assignments down. Right? So, when it comes, hold on, I want to go back to her sentence. Judging someone for not playing by the rules and judging someone for their sexual preferences is all judgment. My pendulum goes to no. And where it goes to no, I'm literally working through this with you on the air. It goes to no because it takes me back up to the greater good. We teach our children because we think that will be what we're teaching them is for their greatest good. And right now, the greatest good that we can all do is to do our part for the greater good. So let's really come together and be clear about not only what we want in our own personal lives. And we did this around the Christmas table yesterday, all my family. But what we want for the world. And, you know, if you want to create something in the world, guys, you have to see a world where it's already created. And feel love about a world that is balanced and united, that's living in peace and harmony and health. Oh, now see, as soon as I said that, they said, and that's part of predictions. What you have to understand about Predictions Week is that you can change or create any prediction that comes in by your focus. That's the beautiful thing about it. Okay, is there anything else around that? No, but they want us to balance it, invoking the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love, and so it is. And I want to thank Michael. He, bless your heart, wrote up a lot of my note 3 shows. And they took me to this one paragraph that they want us all to do all the time. I will have Lauren write this on the e-blast for Monday so you have it in print. Right now, join me in this claim, which is a direction of energy. For all negative signals that have taken over and affected our energetic systems in any way, we direct you back to the light of divine love, to become divine love, to express yourself as divine love, joy, peace, abundance, wellness, success, and compassion for all energy. I ask, which is demand, that all energy partner with me in the creation of this now and consistently. I express deep thanks and gratitude for this partnership and creation to divine love. I open my heart to all new possibilities. I allow this transformation now and consistently. I claim I am God and I am safe to create, and so it is. Thank you for putting that into print, Michael, because oftentimes, you know, when I'm in the channel, I hear it and I know it and I get it, but there's no way I can come out and write it down. So he just served everybody there, and we are in deep gratitude for both these people being so involved in the work. Can I go to the calls now? Well, it didn't take quite as long as I thought it was going to take. All right, give me some good news, Bridget in Colorado. What's up?
Dee, I am still changing my diet for my mouth thing and changing my thoughts. And
nope,
mostly
I get a no on that. I get a no on thoughts.
Really? Okay.
So there's one thought. There's one thought. There's one thought, and we're going to core belief. This page here. Yeah, I can never be God. Okay, so guys, if you don't believe you can be the creator over your own bodies, then it's going to be really hard to put powerfully into work the claims and directions that you're using. Isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Why is that so stuck in you, Bridget? Who taught you to be so fearful of being God?
Well, there's the church, but I think it was my parents.
Yeah, both of them.
You know, they were products post-depression and...
Yeah. Okay, it's easy. It's easy now that you're aware of it.
Now that I know, yep. Okay, thank you.
It just isn't serving you. And she's bringing in the highest thing everybody can claim for the new year. Okay? I am God. You are made in the image and likeness of, and therefore you are. Choose your thoughts, your feelings, and perspectives, and know that when you direct them, they will be followed by the energy that you are directing, whether it's your body or your money or your relationships or whatever. Okay?
Thank you.
Yep, invoking the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light, we are divine love, and so it is. So you see, Bridget, till you have that belief in place, you can change your food, you can use different medicine, right?
Yep,
but
got it.
You're still going to be saying, no, I can't. Okay, good, you got it. All right, good.
Yes,
love
ma'am.
you.
Love you too.
Happy
New Year.
Yeah. And it's going to be, guys. Every time I go into the energy of the new year, I get excited. So I'm like really, really wanting to know what the channel has to say about the new year. Phyllis, what's up?
Hey, Dee. Happy
Hi,
holidays.
Babe. Thanks.
Hey. Yeah, I went to the chiropractor and then my situation got a little bit worse. It's like my bottom of my foot is kind of numb and a little bit up my leg, and then even my left leg is a little bit numb.
Yeah, you got a pinched nerve, I think, Phyllis. Not a doctor, but that's what I'm hearing.
Right, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought the chiropractor, because he did a bunch of muscle work, would help, but it actually feels like it got worse.
Well, and sometimes things like that can, because it mixes up a lot of stuff, toxins and stuff. But I still think you have a pinched nerve, and if you can find an osteopath, maybe it can help you.
Okay. I was hoping, getting energy moving forward would help relieve it too. So.
Yes. So let's just ask, what's behind the pinched nerve? Because when we pinch a nerve off, our nerves are where we feel, right?
Right.
Okay, this page here, 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I want, so I give up trying. What are you not allowing yourself to feel into what you want?
As far as, starting a business.
I get a big yes on that. Why?
Okay.
You've already started businesses, Phyllis.
Yeah.
Well, what's the holdup with this one?
I'm not sure. It just popped in my head. I had an opportunity at the end of January to go to this business thing in Phoenix. And then I stopped myself from doing it. So
you think going into business is going to thwart your freedom? It's not.
Okay.
Unless you direct it that I'm starting my new business and I'm creating lots and lots of freedom to travel and do anything I want. In the world of computers, you can do a business anywhere.
Right.
Like I am always with you guys when I'm on the road. Right?
Right.
Okay. That's mostly, it's that belief that it's got to be an either-or thing with your freedom, and it doesn't, Phyllis.
Okay.
So you're pinching yourself off because you're not clear about what you want. Okay?
I got it.
All right, thank you. Yeah, guys, you want to do the best thing for yourselves for the next year? Write down and get clear about everything you want and feel love into it. And say, I am creating this now. And do it consistently every day. It really is as simple as that. Which, by the way, thank you all, those of you that have written reviews for Born on Amazon. And if you haven't and you bought it from Amazon, I would greatly appreciate if you would go on and do that. Okay, we're going to Paula. And yes, I'm asking for what I want. You bet I am. Paula in California. Hi, you're on, honey.
Hey, Dee. I wanted to actually wish you a belated happy birthday and happy holidays.
Oh, thank you, baby.
I know. I so appreciate that you do this every week, and it's wonderful. No but.
Good, you got yourself.
Yeah. Because I think my issue is the same as Bridget's, that I don't really, really feel that I am the God of me. And because my question has to do with, I'm working on defining my freedom, and I inherited this property, my brother and I, from my parents, and I'm considering severing, like having, buying out my half and just like going my separate way. And so, because it's very hard to work with my brother, so I was just wondering what the channel thinks, because I want to do whatever it is for my highest good and the highest good.
Well, go to your heart, Paula. What feels better?
Well, it feels good to just get away, but then am I running away? That's what I'm wondering, because
nope.
I feel like it's...
Nope, you're not running away.
Okay, good.
But you knew that,
you
see? If you trusted the God of you and the messages you were bringing through, you already knew that.
Okay,
am I right?
Back to trust. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your heart doesn't take you in the wrong direction, guys. Your mind will. Your monkey mind will dick around with you all day. But your heart...
Sure will.
And let me tell you what I tell Gabrielle so often is the exchange of energy worth the money? Or is the exchange of energy worth the time? Or is the exchange of energy worth the output of yourself? And it's a really clear guideline. So I'm asking you, is what holding on to this and working with your brother, is what that does to your energy worth it?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
those
well,
are great. I mean, it's great guideline.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Because, I really had to get to the point of, I really don't want to do this film. And whenever I get quiet, and that's what it means, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that you are God. But everybody's being still, trying to hear God outside of themselves. And God's going, I am you. Can you just listen? Okay?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, baby. Well, good.
Well,
now
thank
you're
you.
clear, and now you can commit, and now you're free, and now you can move.
Yes, and it will move everything, which is great. Because I've been in the stuck pattern, but it's like now I claim my freedom and I claim my life.
Well, yes, and you claim love for your brother. Let him go, create what he wants to create. It's not worth your energy to mess around with him. And that's okay.
Absolutely.
You see?
Yes.
There doesn't have to be a judgment there. There just has to be a decision.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. All right, Jareen, what's up?
Oh, I'm creating beautiful hair. I'm wondering, what can I do for my hair loss? Do I need a laser tap? I'm seriously considering hair plugs, natural oxide supplements, homeopathic.
Well, let's find out why you're losing your hair energetically. Okay?
Okay.
Sheets, book. Give me a song.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Okay. Whenever somebody gives me that, and this goes back to really the beginning of when I started to do this work, it's about a belief that joy and freedom and happiness have to come with some kind of downer. So where in your life do you think that's going on?
Downer in my life. Oh,
well,
probably all
around freedom.
Okay.
Your whole life is a downer?
Well, no, I just meant like in lots of areas,
Well, you got to shift that, dude.
Okay.
Why are you living in a downer life? It's your choice, Jareen. It's your choice. You are the God of you. So, absolutely, it's your choice, guys. Look, nobody else is going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Nobody else is going to come in and go, all right, Jareen, I'll live your life for you and make it happy.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Well, so you're the God of you. So I would choose. I mean, guys, you're in a relationship with your body. You are in a relationship with it. So if you're saying to this person that you're in relationship with, my life is a downer and, I don't feel free and it's just so heavy. Why do you think your body would respond with joyful health?
It wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't, baby.
No.
Okay. On a more earthly level, have you seen a doctor about this? Have you seen a dermatologist about it? They want to know.
No.
Okay. They are suggesting that you go in and see a dermatologist.
Okay.
Not just a doctor, but a dermatologist.
Dermatologist. Okay.
Any other kind of doctor? I get it now. I'm not a doctor, but energetically, that's what I'm hearing through the channel.
Okay.
When I say it's about diet, I get a no, and then I hear the word infection, but it's not an infection, but that's the closest word that I know that they can give me to kind of direct you to a dermatologist. In other words, I don't know the medical term.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Before you go to the doctor, you get your thinking in alignment. And then the doctors, guys, can do so much more for you. Okay? All right.
Yep.
All right, you guys know this stuff. You know this stuff. Arrgh. Eileen in New York, you're on.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
You too, baby.
Yeah. what's my question? I guess it's about how to approach. Well, I think I know how to approach, but I want to communicate with my sister again.
You can't even communicate with yourself, Eileen.
What?
That's the answer they want you to hear. You can't even communicate with yourself about what you want. So how are you going to communicate with other energy? Well, gee, let me think. What's my question? I don't know.
Well, I didn't know whether I was going to ask that question.
But that's my point, sweetheart. That's my point. You see, if I'm the universe, I don't know what you want. I don't have a clue about what question or need to answer for you. So tell me exactly what you want to know.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to know that it is possible to have a relationship with my sister.
Anything is possible, so that's an easy answer.
Okay.
But when I say you really want to have a relationship, see, it goes to no, because you want the relationship as you define it.
No, that's not true, because I know who she is and I know who she isn't, and I know that I just want to have some kind of peaceful coexistence with her. Not to change her, not to change me, just be who we are.
I get a yes on, and I still get a yes on the earlier statement that it's the word relationship. So what does the word relationship mean to you?
Well, it's a bonding of different, some people bond as friends, some bond in family. It's a bonding. I mean, we share parents, we share a lifetime of...
Okay, Eileen, she doesn't want to bond. So can you let go of that definition?
Sure.
She wants to share, but she doesn't want to bond.
Okay.
How is that different to you, share and bond?
Share is a less threatening word. Bond feels confining.
Yes, and she does not want to be confined. And that is the crux of the success right there. Okay? All right, baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and doesn't that go for every relationship? A wife, in the olden days, a wife was bonded to her husband. I don't want to be bonded to anybody. I want the freedom to create joyfully a relationship where I'm free to be me. Okay, good lesson. Thank you for bringing that one in, Eileen. Paul, in Toronto, you're on.
Hey, sweetie. Hi.
Hi, baby cakes. What's up?
So I want to deepen and enhance self-love of me, of wonderful me. When I checked with my channel this morning, what I got was letting go of judgment of where I think I should be and really appreciating where I am. And as I create all these wonderful things I'm creating, and really embracing where I am now, that's what I got from channel. Do you get anything else from your channel?
You are absolutely right on, Paul. And there is a belief deep-seated from your childhood that no matter what you do or how successful you are, it's not enough. Okay? So no matter what you actually do, accomplish if you don't see it and feel it and own it as an amazing accomplishment, then it's not real to you and you keep searching for something else. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. And there's so many amazing accomplishments that I could just spend a year enjoying.
Yes.
that are already there.
And the more you do that, Paul, the more you experience more of them.
Yeah.
But
and also,
like my brother and sister-in-law lived in the wealthiest part of Bucks County, Pennsylvania. They had this beautiful spread of land, and every time I talk to them, oh, we don't have enough. They lived in the experience of not having enough. And so it doesn't matter how much you have. It matters the experience you live in. And then my little Nivea, that used to clean for me for years and years and years and years, we got her green card. She would come in, and she was the most joyful, happy. She had a little one-bedroom apartment in downtown LA, but she lived in the experience of plenty. So, again, guys, what are you choosing for this year? What are you choosing to be? Go read Bupalopaloo, because you need that message. Who do you choose you want to be? Someone that experiences that they have more than enough and they've accomplished more than enough and they're awesome? Or somebody who goes, I got to do more, I got to do more, I got to do more, I haven't done enough.
Even without the accomplishments that I've done already, there can be the self-love and the just, I'm awesome and lovable, so lovable, even if I didn't do anything.
Yes, it's not, and I talk about that in Born.
Chapter 4.
Yes, so many of us are going, well, I can love myself once I accomplish blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No, you accomplish blah, blah, blah because you love yourself. Unconditionally, for no reason. I mean, guys, you're God. Don't you think you should love God?
Yeah, and then dropping the judgment and seeing that I don't have to judge anything, that just makes it really easy.
Yeah, and easy is what it is. That's why I wrote the book. So many people want to make it hard, and it's not.
Yeah.
All right. Good lessons for everybody.
Can I ask you another question?
Well, very quickly.
I want to transform my eyesight so I no longer need eyeglasses.
Okay, so right there, you negated what you said you wanted. If you just said, I am transforming my eyesight, bring me all the information about what I need to do that. But when you say, so I don't have to wear glasses, you cancel the whole thing out.
I see that. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I am committed
Thank you.
to improving my eyesight. Bring me the doctors, the information, the exercises, anything that will direction for me.
And especially seeing things differently internally will give me perfect
seeing yourself,
vision.
Paul.
Yeah.
Seeing yourself. See, it's all tied in. It's all tied in, baby. All right, sweetheart.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. Thank you.
Yep.
Lots of love to you.
Yeah, you too, sweetheart. I'm loving this show. LaVon, what's up?
Good morning, Dee Dee.
Hi, baby.
I've been unhappy with things at work for the last year, and I realized I was judging them just for being the people they are, which means I'm judging myself also. So I thought, well, I'm just going to enjoy myself for the next 3 years and be as happy as I can. And then
Yep.
I received a phone call from the company I wanted to go to work from, and they offered me absolutely everything I have ever wanted. 4/10 with Friday off, good pay, fun work, 5 weeks a year vacation. I mean, it was just everything. Amazing. Once
Okay.
I changed my vision,
That's
everything
right.
else changed. What I was focusing on.
That's right. And moving back into the state of love and going, oh, okay, I'm not going to judge them. I'm just going to love them, and I'm going to love being there. And then the universe goes, oh, that's what she wants. She wants a place, where she can really love going to work. Oh, we've got one of those.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to watch, isn't it?
It's amazing. Truly
People
amazing.
call it miracles. And it's how the world is supposed to work, guys. It's how it's supposed to work.
So, yippee and wahoo.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Love it. Thank you.
Got it. All right. Great.
Bye.
Have a happy holiday. Bye-bye.
Oh, that's the direction and the claim and the plan. And Emla, you're on.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, baby. I'm great. I'm just great.
It's just interesting with this synchronistic thing the other fellow was talking about, seeing from within. I'm actually legally blind, so I thought you were talking to me. So it was wonderful to hear that, to transfer my energy. So actually, I'm going to get to the point. I'm a Sag like you.
Yep.
So basically, this year has been about being me unapologetically. So I got to be me, all authentic me. That said, and I know how universe works, is that basically people are falling away that I don't need anymore. As far as I feel like I'm divorcing people because I'm becoming a better version of myself.
Yeah.
Does the channel have anything to say about that with me and moving forward? It just would love some kind of direction, please.
Well, the first word that they gave me is yippee.
Okay.
Well, it's true, guys. The more you love yourself and the more you see your magnificence, a lot of people that have been dependent on your victimness and on your weakness and on your lack of will fall away because you're not serving them anymore.
Right.
Okay, so you're absolutely, totally, 100% on the right.
So I guess because of the shift, I feel like I'm going from one step to another step, right? There's no judgment. It's just another step. But I don't want to go down to the previous
No, I don't
step.
want to hear what you don't want.
Right. Okay.
So what do you want?
Want to go keep on elevating. I want to keep on elevating.
That's right.
So
I'm always lifting myself up. I'm always taking a higher step.
Yes.
I am attracting all the people that support me in my power and my strength. Bring them all to me right now because that's who I'm ready for.
That's exactly what my question, you just said it. I just would love to meet people who are doing the same thing I am, and I just happen to meet them. We're doing the same thing, just differently. That's what makes the world so beautiful.
Well, sure, it'd be really boring if we'd just all be robots if we were all the same
and
thing.
I wouldn't have never thought that with the poorest, I'm a writer, but I'm just going to end with this. I never, ever would have thought that with the poorest physical vision I've had, I've never felt so full and clear and beautiful in my life. I just wanted to share that with you.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
And I understand that because,
thank you.
Oftentimes that's why meditation is oftentimes so powerful because we shut our eyes and we go within and we experience ourselves as the gods we are.
Beautiful.
Yep.
It's such an empowering feeling. It's empowerment. This whole lifetime and eons, it's all about me being me, and it's okay. And it's okay to be enough, as you were saying to somebody else. It really is. You are perfect, just who you are. And I'm living
the way you are. Yep.
Absolutely.
And the more you just get into that and get off on that, the better your life is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Woo!
It's amazing. Thank you so very much, Dee.
You are
God
welcome.
bless you,
Thank
and
you.
happy 22. Thank you.
It's going to be. It already is, guys. Let's just say, I am creating right now an awesome and fabulous and amazing 2022. I am healthy in 2022. I am prosperous. My relationships flourish. It is a freaking awesome 2022 already. Lisa in Florida, you're on.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Can you please tell me what the energetic cause of the pain in my hands, wrists, and forearms has been? It started in 2011.
Do you work on the computer a lot?
I did then.
Yeah, I think you've got that carpal tunnel thing, whatever they call it. Have you seen anybody to work with you?
Yeah, I don't work anymore because of it. They just, at the beginning, they said I had, like overuse syndrome, tendinitis, but that wasn't it. And then the last diagnosis was thoracic outlet syndrome.
Which is what? What does that mean?
There's like a narrowing in like your neck in a certain thoracic area, supposedly, that where the blood flow is not how it should be.
Okay,
but
well, the channel is saying there's something medically, whether it's an osteopath or there's something medically they can do for that. But let's look at the energetic cause behind it. Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, any movie that pops in, Lisa.
Turner and Hooch.
And if I'd never seen the movie, what's it about?
It's got everything. Romance, comedy, sad, happy.
Okay. When I say you feel like you have everything, it goes right to no. Or that you are everything, it goes right to no. Or that you can be or have everything, it goes right to no. So, guys, you see, if we don't address these things energetically, our body is kind of doing us a favor by bringing it to our attention in the only way that will get our attention, which is physically.
Can I tell you about what was going through my mind at that time back then? I remember it so clearly because I had a job that I really loved, and then all of a sudden they changed everything and took me from what I was doing to just being behind a computer. And I remember feeling like this isn't who I am. Like I'm not, I felt like, well, my freedom was gone and they took away something that I really loved. And then I remember saying, I will never, ever have a job like this again. And then I feel like I never could ever have another job like that again.
Well,
I've never been able to use.
You can't have another job like that again because you directed that you couldn't.
Right.
And the universe said, okay.
Right.
Well, do you now?
No,
you don't. You don't want another job like that.
No.
That made you so happy. You don't want a job.
Well, I don't want the word job.
No.
Right. I want something where I'm helping people, where I've always felt like I'm going to heal my own self through all these different processes. I didn't know how. But I just feel like I want to help. I want to heal myself, and I want to help other people with everything that I've learned and what I've done for myself, but it hasn't happened yet.
Well, when I say you've asked for it, I get a no. And how can you go out and say, I want to teach you how to heal yourself when you haven't healed yourself?
Mhm.
So then subconsciously you go, well, I haven't even healed myself, so how can I tell them how to heal themselves? Right? So that's the first thing you've got to do, baby, and the highest word for you is freedom.
Right.
Highest word for everybody right now is freedom.
Mhm.
You know, not the pandemic, not politics, not religion, not your families. Nothing keeps you from going within and knowing you are free.
Right.
And then you can relax that whole area and let it go. But there is medically, but you have to ask for it. You have to ask for your freedom and believe that when you get your freedom, nobody takes it away. So let me say that in the positive. I am free now and consistently. And everybody and everything I attract into my life creates my freedom with me through my direction. So it is, baby.
Thank you.
Yep. Get quiet, go within, and feel the love around your freedom. Okay. All righty. The hand's up, but I don't have a name here. 917-407. You're on.
Hi, it's Anna from New York City. Happy belated birthday, December, baby.
Thank you, darling. I've got 3 minutes. What's your question?
So I've been having this repeating pain in my elbow, but it started with my wrist, and now I notice when I hold something, it feels like it's going to drop out of my left hand, but the sharp shooting pain is on the outside of the arm, sometimes up in the rotator cuff of the shoulder.
Yeah, it's coming more. It's coming more from your neck and radiating down, sweetheart. Okay. Do you have a chiropractor?
I do. I have this awesome chiropractor.
Well, why haven't you seen him about it?
I saw him. I mentioned it to him. The pain was in the wrist. The wrist doesn't hurt anymore, and now it's the outside of the elbow and the shoulder, like the rotator cuff shoulder and the fingers.
Okay. Well, I would. Sometimes, guys, it takes 2 or 3 visits. I really hurt my lower back. I've been to my osteopath twice now. It's lots better. But first of all, I had to decide not to carry all the load for my family.
That sounds very consistent with my experience.
Yeah, and you know what they're showing me? They're showing me, I think it was Atlas, with his right arm up, holding the whole world. Yeah. So don't hold the whole world, baby. Just create you. And in the creation of you, you affect the world.
Wonderful.
Okay?
Thank you so much. And Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Love.
Oh, it's going to be a great one, guys. All right, let's say it together. I love me. Come on, get behind it. Woo! I love me. And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.